Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good
guys.
evening.
Good evening. Okay, so everybody for the day 3, y'all, huh? Nice.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, team. Okay, so we will be getting started in a while. Okay, so who do we have? We have Shenu, we have Sushma, Alok, Swapna, Sagar, Akhila, Nigar. Okay, guys, aajo, fatafat, just settle down, come in front of video, everybody. It's the day 3 going to start. Okay, so Akhila is in the game. Shenu is walking as usual. फिर घर जाके switch करेगा, login करेगा. Okay. So, chalo, we will be getting started. Okay, guys. So today is our day 3 of this program. And guys, they go step by step. So first of all, how many of you really applied the yesterday's technique that we did of keeping the phone outside? Okay, Nigar is straight away raising the hand. Okay, Nigar. And anybody else? Akhila did it as well. Sushma did it. Awesome. Okay, very good. Okay, Alok did it as well. Okay, guys. So, and how was your experience? Ek karke, just randomly, few people. Okay. So, Alok, yes, how was your experience? You're on mute.
हाँ सर, मतलब एक तरीके से मतलब ऐसा लगा कि चाहिए।
अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है.
हाँ, उसके बाद फिर थोड़ी देर बाद वो फिर से 20-20 मिनट करके चलते गए तो फिर पता चला कि हाँ हो सकता है ऐसे.
अच्छा, and for how long did you kept it outside?
सर 1 घंटा ही.
अच्छा, 1 घंटा. But yeah, that's a good starting point. Okay, and so initially tough पड़ रहा था, but थोड़ा pushing पे थोड़ा सा हो गया.
हाँ
ठीक है, वो slowly कम हो जाएगा. Your mind will adapt to the new. Daily try करो. ठीक है. And anybody else? Yes, Sushma, what was your experience?
Sir, I already tried previously, so it's easy for me.
Acha, yeah, that's what. So when you keep doing it, so mind nicely adapts to it. So it was
Yes,
easy
sir.
for you comparatively, and so you were able to stay more focused in what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Super. Very good. And anybody else? और कोई कुछ बोलना चाहेगा?
I also tried from since long time.
Okay. Nice.
I would like to say. Sushma also I know, sir. I know that person.
अच्छा. सुषमा
We know each other.
अरे वेरी गुड. ठीक है, तो हम लोग सब बाहर जाते हैं, तुम लोग चिट चैट शुरू कर लो. Okay, good. ठीक है, nice to see, and that's what smiling faces and all doing it. Nice. ठीक है, so I think together there is going to be like you guys will support each other to really grow. Okay, and that's what we are all here for each other. Fine. So देखो guys, and doing it like you have 2 examples right here itself. Those who have been spent like earlier also tried. For them it will become easy because the mind and the body already decoupled hai, and it starts adapting to the new flow more easily. And that's what it's possible to train our mind and the body. And some who have tried it for the first time, so there will be initial struggle, but yes, keeping it pushed, you will realize when you do it more frequently for long time and for many days, it will become more natural. So our mind and the body can adapt to anything. Okay, good, bad, anything. We just need to put it into the proper direction. Okay, that's how it goes. Fine. Now, as part of today's day, it's going to be very interesting. Okay, and it is something like everybody should know and apply into their lives. Okay, first of all, today we are going to talk about 2 primary aspects of our life: the morning and the sleep. Okay, the 2 primary, like every day starts with a morning and ends with a night, and how we do or how much we are careful about these 2 things, that has a huge impact on our lives. Okay, so if you have mastered these 2 times of your day properly, results will be growing exponentially in our life. And if you're struggling with both, okay, not just one, both has to be done properly. And if you're struggling with it, it's like you will struggle with your entire day as well. Okay, just take one, observe nature and try to learn from it. Okay, देखो guys, we are all part of this creation. Human being is not something extraordinary कि अपने लिए full world is existing. We are part, we are a species in this entire beautiful world. ठीक है? The way this entire ecosystem and the system around us is happening, we are just one part of it, right? So when we inhale, so we inhale whatever is coming from trees, right? So they exhale oxygen, we inhale that, we exhale, they consume, so we are part of it. ठीक है? Even when we die, so be it buried or ashes or whatever, we get again mixed with back to the nature, and then the life just keeps moving on and on. Okay, that's what we are, just part of a system basically. Okay, so you need to understand ki this system operates in a certain manner, right? And best way to learn something, and dekho, in the like previous history, some of the great inventions has happened in the world by observing nature itself. Okay, somebody saw here a bird flies in the air, so then idea came like, okay, so maybe we can also fly, we can develop a machine which will fly. Okay, and then somebody observed ki the animals can run so fast and we cannot do that, so thought ki maybe we can develop something which can run fast. So just by observing environments and nature, lot of things happened. Okay, and lot of research and inventions and innovations came to the world by observing nature. Okay, and we have spoken about this thing, right? Ki this Leonardo da Vinci, so Mona Lisa wala. So he was a great scientist as well. So, but yeah, his name is primarily famous because of his painting. But apart from artist, he was a great scientist at that time. And if you do some study about that guy, so he used to take dead bodies out of the hospital. If you dissect the body, okay, and then study ki, acha, how is the kidney, how is the human system inside, and then he came up with some models ki, okay, we can develop something like this. So he did a lot of his research work had a lot of innovations which were actually implemented 500 years after his death. Matlab, people say ki he was ahead of his time, his brain, his thinking, like at that time wherever he was, people were not able to catch it. But in future, 500 years from his death, somebody else, they came up with machines and the design was already done by this guy to perfection. Okay, so that these kind of geniuses have been there. So they go, we don't want to become like a genius in like scientist right now. Okay, but at least thoda sa, let's observe nature and try to relate with it and learn from it. Okay, so देखो guys, right from the childhood, we know that when the morning happens, right? So earlier we used to listen to birds chirping around. अभी तो बंद हो गया in our concrete society, but I remember during my childhood, so birds used to chirp around. We used to have like some trees around us. So early in the morning, there were birds like chee 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 chee, chee, then the sound, and it used to be a bright, nice day like that. Okay, and what happens is, that means ki whenever the sun comes up, and we had like chicken at our home during childhood, right? So the cock used to be like caw 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 and all those things. So it's just a start of the day. So you need to understand ki whenever just before the sun comes up, the morning dawn time, the entire animal life comes into existence, right? So they somewhere realize it's like a start, it's a day starting, and they all activate. And whenever the night happens, they naturally just go back to the sleeping pattern. The entire animal kingdom operates in this manner. The entire like fishes and all that, they also operate like nothing but the systems, the animal system is running in alignment with nature. When the sun comes up, they wake up, they become active, they do a lot of things. When the sun comes down, they go back to sleep, stay peaceful, then the next day start again. Okay, and you need to understand, we as a humans were also operating in the same manner before electricity was invented. Okay, so before really this electricity came onto life, it was also happening the same way in a human society. Sun comes up, people used to wake up, sun goes down, they used to pack up, go back to the home, and they go to sleep. But that's what, with more of this innovation that we have done, we have affected our human life itself. Okay, and slowly, like right now it's 9 p.m. and full chakacha on, it's light everywhere. You go to outside streets, it's all glittering. The entire world is glowing right now because of this internet and electricity. And like Mac me, like Apple Mac, so in that they devised the concept ki People 24/7, they work in their machines. They don't even leave their offices or their homes. So in the Mac itself, they gave a feature based upon the time of the day. They will be turning the shade, like, okay, morning rahega to bright, evening where they'll dim it, and they will do all that. Nothing, but they want to give that feeling in the laptop itself, ke subah ho gayi, shaam ho gayi. So just understand ki what's happening is, somewhere our human lifestyle has become different than what it is actually supposed to be. By nature, we are also animals. We are supposed to wake up when the sun comes up. We are supposed to go to sleep when the sun goes down. And this is how it was running for generations, centuries, and ages. Now, all of a sudden, in the past, like whatever, a few hundred years, it is changing. Okay. And guys, whenever you are not in line with your true nature, it will have impacts on our lives. Okay, it is going to have impacts. It's like swimming against the water current, and if you go against the travel, it is going to impact you. देखो अभी when that damage will happen, वो सब चीजें we don't know, but there are scientific reasons behind it. Okay, when you wake up in the morning along with the sun and you go and you take the sunlight, so at that time the brain emits different chemicals which actually activates you to think sharp and like be fully alert. Okay, and when nighttime happens, the brain emits sleeping chemicals. But then what is happening is we are all exposed to our phones and all these radiations. So your brain is now confused internally. Should I emit the chemical or should I not? Is it day? Is it night? And because of that, internally, a lot of other problems will start happening. And that is where more people will get more tired, and then dullness will come, and that sharpy attitude will also be coming down. Slowly, it will have impacts. These things are not measurable. But when you look at it in a like 5 years, 10 years duration, you will see that it is having health impacts. Okay? And that's a very big consequence. So first of all, understand the way the world evolves, but it should not happen at the cost of our lifestyle and our health and the way we are supposed to. We want results, success, everything from our life. So we cannot compromise on who we are just because the world is operating in a certain manner. The world is not your responsibility, but your life is your responsibility. And we are supposed to take care of ourselves. The world will do whatever they want to do. It's fine. But it's our life and we should hold our own more accountability. Okay? So few important things. Just stick to this. We should wake up when the sun comes up and we should go to the sleep when the sun goes down. Okay? Forget about you are sleeping at 12, 1, 2, doesn't matter. It is going to have health impacts in a long run. Your mind will be tired, exhausted, creative thinking will not happen, ideas will not come, it will be exhausted inside. And it will have long-term results, and impact of that will be more of stress will start piling up, depression will happen to people, and then uske liye fir medicines kha rahe, and like life completely changes around. Okay? So we have to correct the root cause, and that is align yourself with nature. Once you do that, rest of the things will automatically take care by itself. Okay, because your brain emits chemicals at certain times during the day. If you are active at that time in that manner, you will take the value of it. Okay, just understand. Doesn't matter what your past has been, you can start right from tomorrow. Okay, just right from tomorrow, you can make a choice and a commitment to yourself. I want to change, I want to upgrade. That's it. And it will happen. Okay, just because yesterday we have said our mind and the body can train to anything that you put it to. Okay, now just understand this is all by observing nature, and all the other great people of the world, they have done a lot of research and they have like said the way you start your day is the way you start your life. Okay, nothing but what happened is there is another research which was conducted which says human being operates in momentum. Okay, so if you are having some notes, write down the first valuable instruction in the notice. Align your lifestyle in line with nature. Don't do anything against nature, guys. Nature is very powerful. Okay, we cannot really fight it back. I get sometimes scared. Like I was looking some documentary, okay, Elon Musk and about Mars civilization, how they are planning to have life on Mars. So somebody said we will host like a very big gubbara kind of in between sun and the Mars, and as long as it is hiding it behind the screen, mask will have a different environment. And then मैं बोला साले पागल हो गए क्या? How is that possible, right? That cover will just blow off, it will just go away, and like everybody will die. Like people are thinking crazy. Like challenging nature is a tricky thing, and it will have consequences, so it's not in control. Okay, okay, so yeah, the first conclusion is key. Okay, align yourself with that of nature, or in line with nature. Okay, and continue it. Precisely the morning and the evening routines. You focus on these two things, rest of the things will happen by itself. Okay, the morning routine and the evening routine. Okay. Now the second point which everybody should be aware. Okay, it's like proved. Okay, all these things are proven since ages. It applies for every human beings. Like, okay, people operate in momentum. Okay, nothing but if you are in a flow, okay, if you achieve something, your confidence level will be high, and the probability that whatever next thing you do, you will succeed in that, the chances become high automatically. Okay, so the momentum continues. One good thing will, there are chances that it will lead to another good thing, another good thing, another good thing, another good thing. And there are like a lot of research study shared about it. A human being operates in momentum, it will grow in that direction. Similarly, one failure, there are high chances that it will lead to another failure, and it will go in that direction. So your momentum is very important. Okay, now just see, the starting point of your every day is when you wake up from sleep, and how do you approach your work. That is where is the starting point. How are you actually approaching your work? If you approach your every day from starting to work in a downfall manner, when you go to work, your focus, your attention, everything will, low energy, and that will have opposite consequences on you. Okay, let's take an example. Let's say whenever, like, let's say you wake up at morning 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Okay, different people, different times, 8 or 9. Okay, generally for many people what happens is, because they sleep late during nights, so even the morning when they wake up, they still feel a bit tired there, they are not fully active, and like fresh wala feeling doesn't come to a lot of people. And then sometimes it happens ki they skip alarms also, right? Ek alarm ho gaya, snooze, snooze, snooze. फिर when 3 hours snooze, chalo उठते हैं अभी, because there is nothing fourth. Fourth is like सीधे stand up call attend करना है. So that's what. So what has happened is, it's all momentum building up. Okay, first of all, we are waking up late. Second of all, we are snoozing and saying, no, I don't want to wake up, I don't want to wake up. It's a negative rhythm that we are setting. It is small things, but when many small things happen, a momentum is enough. So first, we are waking up late. Second, we are snoozing, no, till the time we cannot further snooze, and then we wake up. And after that also, it's like this, that, and then some people like, okay, fir brush karenge, or some of the guys just wake up before getting into the work, they start directly with the work. And then what happens, they go morning where you did not have a healthy breakfast, you did not have exercise, nothing that sort has happened. So downfall momentum is already coming. Just with that lazy body, you wake up, you're like, no, I don't want to do, and then still you pull yourself, and in the bed itself you turn on the laptops. That's his lifestyle is getting bad because of work from home, one downside. And then people log in, and then there is like, okay, thode look, because video on will be mandatory, so they'll wash face and like they'll sit, okay. And then I know people, as soon as the stand up is done, they'll turn off the laptop and go back to sleep again for 1 hour also. I know such people as okay. So now what is happening is, just understand. So when the office starts, you're supposed to be fully active, awake, thinking, okay, what is my priority, not my priority, what are the dependencies I should work. The point is that rhythm never connects. And then you go back to sleep, and you wake up, and then you're like, oh, I have to have my breakfast also now. And it is already 11 a.m., 12. And then they are like, brunch ho gaya. Just imagine, the lifestyle is completely being affected. And then they're, because they eat at 12 or something like that, The lunch they are having it as 4, and dinner happens even after that, and night happens. Like entire day gets spoiled because the morning momentum has given you the downfall. So one thing is it's all going in a downfall direction. But the another problem here is ki you will not be that energetic and focused at whatever you do during the day. The mind will not think to its potential. It will not be that creative, and you will not be able to solve your problems in a smarter manner. It will be more painful, and stress will start binding up, and you're like small things will start taking more time. A healthy brain, when it thinks properly, you can solve problems with ease. So understand what has happened is, just because the morning momentum did not go properly, your entire day is affected. And for many people, unfortunate reality is every day is happening the same. And then at after certain point they feel bored, and like such a boring life, it is so much tired, and I'm not feeling excited to work, it is a painful thing for me. And those negative emotions pile up, and then people go in whatever directions of life. They are like, life is not good, I say boring, blah, blah blah, let me switch the job, let me try this. Like, the problem is core, we are not starting the day in the right moment. Okay, so what is the right moment? And let's say tomorrow onwards, guys, we are going to start our day with the right momentum. Every day morning 6 a.m. we are going to connect on Zoom, and we'll be performing some routines right from tomorrow. एक खुद को प्रॉमिस करो कि भाई आई वांट टू अलाइन माई सेल्फ टू नेचर. टुमारो मॉर्निंग 6 a.m. शार्प जूम पे लॉग इन करेंगे, एंड वन बाय वन वी विल स्टार्ट एक्टिवेटिंग. It is going to be painful for your mind and the body, but it is required. You need to get out of your trap. Okay, and then you have to set your rhythm of the life properly. Automatically things will go better. Okay, now what happens, another kind of a morning routine, okay, is like you start your day with power. Now what does that mean? Okay, there is a book written, I am not able to recollect the name of the book. Miracle Morning. Okay, so that person, the book name is Miracle Morning, and what that guy did is he researched a lot and came up with around a few techniques. He called it as lifesavers. Okay, and he said ki every single morning when you wake up, people like that's really like, people say, what should I do after I wake up? I don't know what should I do, right? That's where I sleep. Like some time ago, few years ago, I was in conversation with people. They're like, after waking up early, what should I do? Like, better let me sleep. That means people are not aware what are the activities they should engage in also if they wake up early. Okay, and that's what you're wasting your morning 2-3 hours. Yesterday we discussed about it. That can be turned into productive hours. Evening mein to anyways it will not be productive. You can add value to your own lives basically. So what will happen is you will feel like living your day more. You will feel happy about yourself. Okay, so now can you just write this thing down? Okay, installing morning routine, and just put a side heading there like life savers, SAVERS. Okay, life savers, SAVERS. And just below that, the savers will help us to remember key these are habits which you can install in your morning time every single day. Okay, now ek karke let's go through that. So first one, savers, SAVERS. So write down just below it, S for silence. This will help us to remember. That's where that guy has abbreviated really nicely. S for silence. Okay, second, A for affirmation. A for affirmation. Next, V for visualization. V for visualization. E for exercise. R for reading. And last, S is for Scrabble. SCRABLE, Scrabble. It's nothing but making some notes. उसको दूसरा वर्ड नहीं मिला तो he found this word from the dictionary and like Scrabble, making some notes. ठीक है, let's understand one by one. Okay, and after a lot of findings and after a lot of study, these are the techniques. And if you study many successful people, they will be like, these are some of the things which you should definitely have in your morning routine. And what he says is ki by daily at least 10 minutes do these 6 activities. That means in 1 hour you can finish all of these things in 1 hour. 10 minutes for everything, do all of these things, and that will give you the morning momentum for the day. Okay, SAVERS, savers. Okay, but one thing we need to understand, so that person did not have the Indian culture within him. इसलिए उसने 2-3 very crucial things he did not add there. ठीक है, which has come from our roots basically. Okay, and that is in the deep down about meditations, pranayams, and yoga. ठीक है, these are the things which comes from our own culture, and it has really spread out like globally. Now people from different countries are adapting it and really feeling a lot of benefit of this. Like meditation, like there were people, okay, old Indian gurus who went to like United States and other countries out there, and they started preaching and then changing people out there. Okay, so and the unfortunate thing is we itself did not absorb it into our lives. So the thing is these are some gem kind of techniques of meditating and pranayams, which is going to be so much cool and nice for our minds and healthy body and a peaceful mind. Okay, so the point is yeah, so savers ke andar he has given one sort of techniques on that. Okay, and the another thing is you bring in these things into our lives of meditating and pranayams. This will give you more mental peace on a regular basis and a healthy body on a regular basis. Try to mix all this and have a nice morning routine which includes all of these things. Okay, so apart from these savers, just write 3 more things there. Okay, meditations, pranayams, and yoga. So yoga is like stretching. So exercise will be like burning out your body, like squats kar rahe, ye wo weights and all that. Yoga is stretching your muscles. Okay, holding some positions for a long time and stuff like that. Okay, there are people, they say ki I was reading about this Deepak Chopra. He has also done some great work. He's like, I think running in his 70s right now, and he's like so fit and fine. And he says since past 50 plus years I have been doing constant yoga. That's where always happy, peaceful, and a very healthy body. Okay, so that's what, guys, if you install these things in our life now, you will look more cheerful. You will not feel like aging. Okay, ऐसे होता है, all of a sudden your skin will be different, you will look so much different. Okay, and it will have a long term health value. Even in your 80s you will be looking so nice, and दूसरे लोग 80 में एकदम बुड्ढे बुड्ढे हो गए ऐसे. ठीक है, it's all about how you live your life, and that too not overnight. It's for 10 years, 50 years, and then you feel like that. Okay, so now just understand what is happening. So all of these techniques, if you introduce it in the morning, okay, it will make you so much powerful. Just let me tell you, okay, there was a long time I used to wake up like morning 5 a.m. and go for KBR Park. Before life transformation, I used to go for like morning 5 baje utke KBR Park, and then I used to do a 5 kilometer in the KBR Park in the morning before the sun even comes up. And let me tell you, all that day, that used to give me a power feeling. Come on, I am doing something which many people have not done it today, and somewhat it makes me feel good about myself. So when you start doing such things now, you will feel okay, yeah, I'm doing something valuable with my life, and that itself, that psychological feeling will start adding more momentum. Okay, so just understand. So from tomorrow, this is how our routine is going to be, guys. We will be, okay, you wake up, the first thing says silence, right? The savers portion, let's try to relate how we are going to apply. So first is silence. So ideally you wake up, I would say 5:45 a.m. Like my waking up time I have changed. Earlier I was doing 5 a.m., then I changed to 5:30. Okay, so I will wake up at 5:30, and it's your choice whenever you want, but wake up before 6, not like last moment. You can say 5:30 or 5:45, whatever. Wake up at that time, bring some water, and just be there silent. Don't try to do anything. Okay, no phones, nothing. Just be there. Okay, if you can just go and stand in your balcony or near window where fresh air is coming, just for at least 10 minutes, just be there. Okay, just by observing silence, it is like there was some research done. Just by observing silence, your mind formations changes, the stress level will come down, like under gray matter will start increasing more, peace will come to your mind just by observing silence. And the morning time is the best time to experience silence. That's where this has come like a technique. Experience that silence on a regular basis. Your mind will be more healthy in that manner. Okay, and in a stressful world, that is the ultimate solution. So at least for 10 minutes, try to experience silence. Don't try to rush for anything. Social media, this, that. Be cool, calm, composed, experience silence. Okay, next, rest of the things like affirmations, visualizations. So tomorrow when we wake up, we will be doing that. So let me not repeat again here and there. So tomorrow morning we are going to perform that affirmations, visualizations. Okay, SAV. And we will even be doing meditations and pranayam. So 6 to 6:30 we will connect, we will do that. And then after 6:30 to 7 you can continue with the rest of the activities. We will even define what those things are. Okay, but I want to give you the main core gist. Okay, after that we will do, yes, some exercise and stuff like that. So reading habits, as part of our life transformation season, we are even going to include reading habit stuff. And Scrabble, the last one, is making some notes. Okay, like gratitude practice and all, we are going to do even that as well. So everything cannot be mastered in the same day. So at least for tomorrow, the target is we wake up early, maybe 5:30, 5:45, experience silence. These two things, you do it by yourself. And then 6 a.m. sharp, we will be connecting on Zoom and performing rest of the activities. Okay, now the point is, you might have done, you might have a habit, doesn't have a habit, does not matter. Tomorrow onwards, now today while you sleep, make a strong commitment to yourself. Ek bar, like I was listening to interview of Navjot Singh Sidhu. Okay, so what he said is, command your mind. He's like, point this finger right at the mind and command yourself. I command you to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Instruct yourself, be the commander of your life. This is what he said. And he says your eyes will just open up at that time. Okay, so like, go in with a strong determination. I am going to wake up. Let me tell you guys, there have been cases for our life transformation. Sometimes if I sleep even at 2:30 a.m., I was able to wake up at 5. Because not waking up is not an option, because you people will be there. So I've instructed my mind, no matter what happens, wake up at 5 and take the session. Doesn't matter even if I'm sleeping late. Nothing, but if you instruct your mind, it will activate. So tonight, don't doubt. If you go in a doubt, it will not be possible, then it will not be possible. So it's all about, you have to be in control, not the other way around. Your mind cannot be in control. It will give you a lot of stories for not doing it. Okay, so you have to take charge. My life, my control, my decision. I am not my body, I am not my mind. So I will not run by what they want, I'll run by what I want. Okay, clarify it to yourself. So tonight while going to the sleep, instruct your mind. Okay, tomorrow morning 5:30 I am going to wake up, means I will wake up. Okay, that's step number 1. Set that instruction. Okay, step number 2, set up back to back 3 alarms. 5:30 a.m., 5:31 a.m., 5:32 a.m. Okay, but try to wake up at the 5:30 wala only. But sometimes what happens is we did not listen the first one. So do some phone setup properly, loud music, check the ringtone while you sleep today. Okay, so first step is, if you can make some notes, it is going to be good. First step, while going to sleep, instruct your mind to wake up at the time that you have set. That works. This technique is really ultimate. People, just by this technique itself, they are waken up. So preparing the mind to wake up in the morning, not doubting it. Doubting will not work out. Okay, step 1. Step 2, setting back to back alarms, 5:30, 5:31, 5:32. I'll even tell you what is going to happen. Like, I have been waking up since like more than 1.5 years kind of. Okay, more than 1.5 year, waking up 5 a.m. in the morning. So I've seen how my body adapted through multiple phases while I was doing it constantly. Okay, I'll even give you that. Okay, why it be happening with you as you go. Okay, that's alarms. Okay, now third step is there is a rule called as 5 seconds rule. So we will be applying that. So just write third step, apply 5-second rule, and I'll tell you what that rule is. Okay, the rule says simple. Okay, it is psychologically again said, if you give too much time for your mind to act or your body to act, they will choose to be lazy. If you give too much time in thinking, it will get like stuck thinking or block thinking. So people say this 5-second rule says ki as soon as you listen to a thought, ki I want to do this or I want to wake up in the morning, within 5 seconds act. Because if you don't act in 5 seconds, you will not be taking action on that. More high probability is you will not take action on that. And this 5-second rule you can apply throughout your day. Sometimes you want to start something, but nahi ho raha, just do a 5-second rule. What does it say? Just count down. Counting down is important. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as soon as you get to 1, just pull yourself out. Doesn't matter what's happening. Okay, don't give another thought. So whenever, let's say you're nervous, I want to get in for the interview, what will happen, or I want to get into meeting, or I want to give a demonstration, that internal some nervousness, butterflies in the stomach and all that might be coming, you simply act. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and as soon as it goes 1, just do it. Okay, that trigger will reset your mind and you just get inside and just do it. Don't think twice, because the more time that you spend in thinking, you will not be getting results from the life, and that's a very big problem. Okay, so simply you can apply this 5-second for many places. For tomorrow, we will apply this 5-second rule for waking up. As soon as you listen to this alarm of 5:30, just do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and as soon as it hits 1, just wake up. Throw yourself out of the bed, just remove the blanket, come outside and just stand on the ground. You will realize it's that possible to train your mind in the body. So first, if you have set the right instruction, if the alarm is there, and then tomorrow your eyes will wake up to alarm. The another problem which people get is after it senses, they still choose to sleep. And as soon as 5 minute or happens, it just goes off. So you should not allow that ke thoda or, no, don't give that chance. People are not changing because of that slight nature, and then like, oh, 1 ghanta ho gaya, chhod lete hain. So don't do that. Okay, apply this 5-second rule. It will happen, guys. It is possible to train ourselves a bit discipline, and it will just work out. Okay, so the next step is 5-second rule. You just wake up, and after you wake up, drink some water. I will already suggest you in one of the there is this book, I think, The Atomic Habits. In that it was mentioned, you try to create an environment around you where it is easy to adapt to change. Okay, so after that I've started already this ki pehle kya hota tha, I was not keeping the water bottle filled up and next to my bed when I was going to sleep. So then even if I woke up in the morning, I was like, Abhi, I need to walk to the kitchen, take the bottle and then drink. So sometimes I used to skip it. But after that, after reading that book, I applied this technique on myself. While going to the sleep itself, I fill up the water and keep it there. So next day morning, when I wake up, immediately I drink it. And there are reasons you need to immediately hydrate your body whenever you wake up from sleep. Okay, immediately, like drink a few sips of water to immediately get hydrated after sleep. Okay, there are even reasons behind that. Fine. So apply that, drink water, experience silence. So just write down the next things, drink water, after that experience silence, and then just do the fresh up and come for like morning 6 a.m. on Zoom. So in our Zoom, it's WhatsApp group itself, I'll be sharing the link. Okay, now this is done. What will happen is tomorrow rest of the things we'll talk, we'll do all the practical stuff baki tomorrow, so let's not double time it, and that will give the momentum of the day. Okay, now let me tell what is going to happen then for next coming few days. We will do it consistently from tomorrow till the end of the season. We are going to do it every single day. Okay, So it is like for the next 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks, every single day we will be following this routine. And what all is going to happen? Okay, so firstly, during the day, your body and the mind will feel tired, because all of a sudden, if you have changed for a first time, it will feel tired. Okay, and it will like to sleep here and there and all. First checkpoint: don't sleep during the day for next 1 week. Even if no matter how much tired you are feeling, don't sleep during the day, because if you sleep, your night sleep is still going to go forward. If you take a nap during the day, you will still sleep late, 11, 12, 1, because that pattern will still continue. So we need to fix our morning, we need to fix our night. Both are like bad equations. Okay, both have to be balanced properly. So during the daytime, don't sleep for the next 1 week, no matter how much tired you feel, and you will feel tired. Expected, you're trying to change your body and the mind system, which works in a different manner. You will feel tired, exhausted, but don't sleep for 1 week. After that, you will realize slowly your sleep routine will start reducing, and maybe you will start feeling more sleepy by 11, 12, something like that itself. If right now you're stretching more, it will, that portion will start coming down. Okay, and then we have to arrange 5:30 when we go wake up. So approximately 10:30, 11, you should try to go to sleep. Okay, so it becomes like 7 hours of sleep, even if you sleep like 10:30 times. Okay, so if you are doing that, 7 hours is a very decent sleep. It is a very good sleep. Even after trying to sleep for 7 hours, you feel more sleepy, so you can take maximum of 30 minutes power nap during the day, but that's for later, not immediately. So stage 1 is don't sleep during the day. Do it for 1 week consistently. Wake up at 5:30 in the morning, no sleep during the day, and let your night routine adjust automatically. And you have to try to bring it towards like maybe 10:30, 11, something around that. So when your life actually belongs in this window, it will then start becoming more natural for you guys. Okay, and just continue with that for long enough, and things will work out slowly. Once your body habituates to this, then you can experiment with a power nap and all the other things. Okay, now few more things. For getting a proper night's sleep, okay, there are few things which are mandatory apart from waking up in the morning. Okay, that is key. You have to expose yourself to sun for some time in the morning. Okay, so just go out maybe after the morning time, whenever whatever morning routine we are done, for 15 minutes. There are a lot of health benefits just by exposing yourself to sun. Okay, it is said ki your brain will get that differentiation. Okay, ki when you are in sun, your brain will feel that kind of a light, and it will activate itself. And that morning sun exposure, and during the night time it is not coming, you even dim these lights, don't expose yourself to mobile phone. That differentiation, when it becomes more big, the sunlight power versus the dim environment during night, you will get more peaceful sleep. Okay, and guys, right now what is happening is, because we are all in this closed society. Earlier, right, childhood mein apne home bhi aise hote the, you just go out and you will find sun. Abhi right now sun dekhna hai, so I cannot see sun in my apartment. For seeing sun itself, I need to go to terrace or outside. The apartment is full. Ghar mein sun aata bhi nahi hai, theek hai? So because of the structures that we are in, so unknowingly what is happening is, slowly and steadily, a human being is not behaving human anymore. They were designed to feel sun and work from homes, and all this lifestyle is affecting us. So thoda sa we have to put more efforts to do that. So the next things for getting a proper sleep is create a differentiation for your mind between the light and the darkness. That difference, when it is big enough, you will find more peaceful sleep to come to you. Okay, and the another one which people say, and you already are aware of, ki thoda sa proper physical exercise. So 30 minutes workout every single day. We'll speak more about it from tomorrow onwards, take a morning time. But when you do that, the body will like more energized, and during the night time it will feel more tired. Okay, so just understand, like adjusting your morning and the sleep is a combination of all these things which we said. Fixed waking up time, okay, and then in the morning exposing to sunlight, and then during the day doing a proper workout, and during the day not sleeping anytime, and slowly your night quota will start shifting, and then when you get into it, dim the lights and then peacefully go for sleep. Some people even put some melodious music, okay, like just some melodious music, maybe flute or classical music, something like that. But guys, what will happen now if you don't protect your nights? Unknowingly you will end up a lot of time on social media, and then again that music and all those reels and the stories that we keep watching on social media, it is not going to make our mind peaceful. It's like so much of sound. The brain is still very busy inside till the time you sleep. The brain is very busy inside, okay, and that will not give you a proper recovery of your sleep. Generally, why is the sleep required? So that your mind recovers, your body recovers, you feel more fresh. But when it is still busy with those radiations and that sound, and like while even dim hai but still scrolling and all that happening, the mind will still be tired. You will not be able to enjoy a proper sleep, and recovery will not happen. And that's where morning will be more tired, and everything has an impact. Okay. And another one thing is, at what time do we have our dinner? Okay, that's another important thing. The reason being ki if you have dinner late, and with that if you go for sleep, even while you are sleeping the digestion process is going on, nothing but the body is still in motion. If you are doing a lot of social media and going to sleep, your brain is still in motion. Nothing but you have just slept, but your internal body is still functioning. And if it is still functioning, digesting, pumping, and all of that happening inside, it will not actually recover. And if it doesn't recover and you try to wake up in the morning, you will still feel exhausted. Okay, because the body never recovered from the wear and tear of the entire day. Okay, and which will have consequences. So people say ke, close your dinner as early as possible. Okay, now it is completely up to you, but my suggestion will be, as a starting point, try to close it before 9 p.m. It is a very good time. Do it maybe 8:30 is the best time which people suggest, but at least one checkpoint to laga do ki dinner should not cross 9 p.m. So before you come for this live transformation session, try to finish the dinner early. It's all about making a decision. I want to do it, and just do it. That's it. Okay. Agar if there is no dinner cooked, for example, Nigar, yeah, so Nigar was खाना ही नहीं बना है, क्या करेंगे? So then she started arranging some food for herself and having it before 9. Okay. And then like उसके family वाले भी आके, okay ठीक है मैं भी आके खा लेता हूँ. So the family also adapted to a different dinner routine. So it's possible. Okay. But no, everybody says there are a lot of health benefits by having early dinner. So let's start even doing that, because these are small things, but it has impacts on how quality sleep that we get during night. And the more peaceful sleep that you get, and the stress is one of like a lot of problems, right? When you are in tension, so much thoughts, and like your mind is going to go crazy. So I would even suggest ki thoda sa at times during sleep, do some chumpy, kabhi navratan tel laga lo, okay, kabhi parachute tel, just apply it, massage your head nicely, put some music behind, some classical peaceful music, dim the light. So this is what I do. Okay, my sleep routine is I have the dinner before 9 p.m. since I think now many months. Okay, so I launched this first ke 9 p.m. karenge maybe 2-3 seasons ago. From that time, that has become a habit now, closing the dinner before 9. And I do this session. After that, okay, just some closing activities. I have introduced a review session which will be happening later. And wo sab hone ke baad, I just dim the lights. Okay, I apply some hair oil, some nice peaceful music. So I don't try to keep my brain engaged till the time. So I don't listen to more audio books and something wo subah karenge sab cheez. So something peaceful, melodious music and some rhythm calming down, apply some head massage and just try to relax yourself. It's like actual gracefully shutting down your body. And once you know why you should not spend time on social media, because it's going to spoil our lives. At least night time pe to never watch it. If you want to waste your time during the day, allocate it, but night time pe go with peace, calm yourself down, and then go in a nice zen mode. Relax, chumpy, food proper, put some smile, recollect, ke, be thankful for your life. Ke, it was a beautiful day today. And no matter what is happening, I still like, I can overcome my life situations. Do some positive talk to yourself, and then with a smile on your face, go to sleep. Okay. By that way, now your body internal system will accept this new change very easily, and you will start loving your new life, more peaceful sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, a healthy body. And these two checkpoints, if you start following it long enough for next coming few months, all of a sudden you will realize your entire momentum of the day will start becoming all right. देखो guys, once this structure is put in place, then you can further experiment with your life. But with these as open edges, it's a big problem. ठीक है? In one of a interview, okay, Sadhguru का कोई interview चल रहा था, and he was in some campus taking interview. He simply asked this question to the panel itself who sits there. He asked this question ki, how many hours of sleep do you get, do you take during night? And that person was completely blank. Okay, and that means he never even measured how many hours of sleep that person is getting. Okay, now the same question asked to you, do you guys know how many hours of sleep do you take every day basis? If you have not really thought about it, that means your life is really messed up. It's all scattered. Whenever you get a sleep, you sleep. Whenever you feel like waking up, you're waking up. There is no structure to life. And understand, guys, after 12 years of IT experience and running big systems, I've realized that without a structure, things cannot be improved. This is how entire project works. There is a structure of agile project software delivery. Without a structure, things cannot be improved because you will never know where the damage is. And if you run your life without a structure, you will never find what is the problem, and you will never be able to debug our own life. Okay, so putting a pattern to life is important because it will open up loopholes. It will tell you what's right, what's wrong, so you can then fix your life. Only when there is structure, you can improve on that. So this simple morning and the evening routine will give a structure to our life. And then you identify now where are the problems. Different people will have different challenges. Ek ek karke identify, fix. And it's not like we want to become a perfect being tomorrow, but at least in 6 months from now, we should all be there. Day by day, everybody will have their own pace of growth, but eventually, if you're consistent enough, we all will be going there. Okay? And that's what it is. So right from today onwards, okay, today onwards itself, while you're trying to go to sleep, avoid your phone for social media. At least maintain that. Okay, avoid your phone for social media. If you're not getting sleep, okay, put some peaceful music away, dim your lights, apply a nice head massage, and just try to listen to that music and just put smile and like just enjoy your sleep. Okay, बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. You will find even 1 घंटा भी if you are doing that na, you will be in a good mood when you go to sleep. And don't worry, guys. देखो, life में there are a lot of tensions. Everybody has problems. You are also one of them having problem. It's fine. But just by thinking about the problem during night, na, it messes up your entire sleeping pattern also. Okay? So change your mood. Listen to nice music. घर वाले बोलेंगे क्या हुआ? Mood में हो आज. ठीक है? So just do that. Get peaceful, relax, and tomorrow morning wake up with that thing at 6 a.m. because I am now mastering my life. Slowly and steadily, day by day, you will adapt to it, and then the life will start shifting. Wherever you are right now, it will start changing from that. And when we are all doing it together, okay, it's going to be wonderful. When we are alone, it becomes tough. But when we are together, and that's what, like looking each other faces, so you know okay, who is here, I know okay, who is there, and together when we see, we can help each other to overcome no matter how struggling the challenges are. Okay? So yes, all you people, so see you guys tomorrow morning 6. Painful hota hai, nahi hota hai, but let's wake up. Okay? And let's start enjoying every single day of our lives. Okay? So fine team. So take these learnings, and I know ki it's not about understanding these learnings. It's about living it. So don't worry much, even if you have missed a point or two here, and that doesn't matter. because we will be living all these points on a day-to-day basis, and once you live it, it becomes part of the life. Okay, so chalo, so keep all this with your mind and let's apply the routine. While going to sleep, execute this process, get peaceful, sleep nice and tight, sleep like a baby. There is a quote, dunya gayi bhaad mein, main to chill lo. Right? And just wake up in the morning with a smile on your face ki wow, it's a beautiful day, and then let's start the day. Okay, chalo, thank you all and see you guys tomorrow morning 6 a.m. and yes, night 9 session वापस रहेगा, and day by day we will add more stuff to the session. Okay, chalo, thank you all, take care, see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, bye.